Hello everyone, my name is MrNJersey and welcome to my channel. Now in this video we are back with part 2 of the final of this community build challenge. 2 weeks ago I challenged you, the community, to build an amazing rescue vehicle here in Stormworks. Well, with over 80 submissions later, we've already checked out the first of those 5 of the top 10 creations. Now into this video we're going to be checking out the last 5 and also announcing a winner. But before we get started, if you are enjoying these videos, don't forget that like and subscribe button, and remember to click the little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. And while you're watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what else you'd like to see in my future videos. That all said, let's get straight into it and let's start with this video. And starting off with the first of the top 5 of the creations is the truck that we've got done by Ghost. Now it's a little bit more of a smaller truck in comparison to the other trucks that we've seen in the last part 1, but looks really cool. Obviously nice grey and red color scheme here, paint box going all around it. Seems like it's got a tow magnet and a little back access hatch here where we can go and put cargo, or you can go and obviously store some people and so on and so forth. We have the interior and the cabin, so let's have a look inside here. So it looks like we have the doors. We also have head and tail lights, which go and turn on. Okay, quite nice. We also have the emergency lights. So currently these are orange ones and they're flashing, and you can also do a light flash. So this is just like a high beam flash. Okay. We have the master for the ignition, I'm guessing, where you get a little starting up screen. Okay, cool. We have sports mode, off-road governor, parking brake, cabin dome lights and heat. We have megaphone for the radio, which is always quite useful to have that. Nothing in the ceiling. We obviously got some radio stuff, heater, and we also have some equipment. It's a nice use of that storage area. At the top, some nice detailing. Cool. Okay, let's see how this drives. So, okay, maybe we need to put it into... We need to shift it up. So we put it into drive mode. So parking brake is on. Okay, so let's get the parking brake off. Okay, there we go. So now, yeah, fully automatic. It drives really well too. It's very clean on how it drives. It's really quick too. And very stable, wow. It's a very almost like a very fast response in terms of like if there's anything that needs to be rescued, you can get there really quickly with this vehicle. But yeah, really cool. It's got everything it needed. It's got the radio stuff. It's got 4-wheel drive. We can obviously get the off-road governor on. Makes it a little bit better, obviously off-road here. Yeah, really good. Steering is really spot on. Suspension is spot on. The truck just works really nicely. He's done an excellent job with this. Really quite nice. Let's go and let's move on to the next creation. And the next creation we have is done by Red Paradise. Now, very different style in comparison to the rest of the vehicles that we've seen, but really cool. I love how it looks. It's got a really nice silhouette to it in terms of vehicle here. It seems like it can also go in the water. Quite interesting. We won't be testing out in this video. It's not part of the challenge. But yeah, I love the paint blocks that he's used. He's incorporated the paint blocks really nicely. Let's go and check this out. So it looks like we have ways to pump in and out. Okay, and then at the back here we seem to have some connectors and things. So you can see some towing connectors and things. And on the other side we got another fuel connector over there. So main tank, diesel only. Okay, let's go and get inside. Let's see what we have. So it looks like he's got tons of seating in here. He's even got some beds. He's got a heater, electric mag release, top mag, equipment, medical beds, more equipment, and then the main driving seat over here. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So he's got flares, screens on and off, so this looks like one of my waypoint systems. Nice. Radar autopilot, okay. Navigation, available, no function, okay. Bearing ETA, great. We got the waypoint system, parachute if need be also. We got self-right, okay. We've got the writing ring for self-writing. We've got rail pilot assistance, steering become change line, cruise control, odometer, unlock engine limiter. We've got the key button to turn it on, hydrofoils, wow, jacks. Okay, that's quite interesting. We've got roof mag or water cannon, activate water cannon cranes. Where's the crane? Oh, I think it's this thing here at the back. Activate crane. Oh, okay, so he's got a little crane in here. That's nice. Cool. We got all of our tanks and pumps and things. We got an interior light. We'll get that on. Handbrake, speed limiter, emergency lights. Let's see the emergency lights. Oh, he's done a good job with emergency lights too. Look good. Let's get that off. We've got headlights and roof lights. Okay, nice. Okay, let's get this going. So engine started. We've got some cameras here. We got engine startup, brakes, activate crane, crane ups and down. Okay, let's see how it drives. Okay, so it literally just goes, and wow, does it go. This thing really moves. This, wow, okay. This is awesome. This just reminds me like of a tank that's just gonna absolutely demolish absolutely anything. Because you can see how it's, oh, the suspension set up well, steering is really good on it. Yeah, that is a cool creation. Definitely. It's rescue themed. It's in the rescue theme. Obviously, it's very different from the rest of the creations that we've checked out in terms of its styling, but it's really, really cool. Almost like an enforcement rescue kind of vehicle, if anything. But yeah, what an awesome little creation. Really, really good. Let's go and move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have submitted by I'm Cat Seriously and also by Botsky. Now, or Botsky, sorry, my apologies. Very similar styling to obviously the Unimog here. He looks really good. I've actually checked this out already in a top 5 episode. It made the weekly top 5, but it's a really cool creation. Now, you got the main driving cab here, and obviously we're going to be reviewing this a little bit differently because obviously we're looking out for things. He's got the, or he or she has got the refueling hatch just over here. I like the use of the windows, that's pretty cool. We got a storage compartment with all the equipment that's needed, and then there's also a more equipment over here that slides in and off. We've got some support beams, and there's also the tail here with a large crane at the rear. We got, let's see, so if I'm correct, there's some more storage in here. Looks really good. Let's go and close that. Ooh, actually, like, I didn't notice that, but it goes and slides back. That is actually quite nice. I like that. Then you got the main interior part in here with the steps that go and close and open. So if I'm correct, there's a radar and there's also a terminal here. And then we got radio, and then we got weather systems, emergency beacon, and navigation and temperature and things like that. Nice interior. And then I think this is the water cannon. Yes, so this is the water cannon that's on top. It's pretty powerful, as you can see here. It's really, really powerful, and it's really cool. Let's go and turn that off. We also have the crane controls, so you can, oh, actually let me just turn that water cannon off. And this is the crane controls that you have over here, so you can activate the cranes. It turns the engines on and actually locks the vehicle so it won't go and tilt, and then you can go and move the crane up and down and things. So it's really nice. I like having a crane here at the back. I think it's a cool idea. Can we rotate it though? Let's see. Yep, so you can go and rotate it left and right, and then if I'm correct, if we turn it off, it goes and locks everything. Yep, so that's really nice. Medical bed in here, of course. Always quite useful. Let's go and close that door, and then we go back into the cabin here. So let's go and check it out. So he's got some screens here with obviously the mirrors, but I don't know where the cameras are. I haven't seen, are there cameras at the back here? Because if you see here, I don't see any cameras. It's quite interesting. Don't know where that point of view is. So it's got a tree in the background. Maybe it's at the top. That's the only thing. Maybe there's a camera at the top there facing backwards. Let's go and get inside. Let's see what we have. So close the door off, and at the back there, just some seating for crew and stuff. We have a passenger and then the main driver. So the main driver's got a disable main power. He has a walkie-talkie in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is the radio system that you can go and change the signals. Got horn and high beam and low beam. Okay, ignition, everything goes and gets started up. Handbrake, slow reverse. This is for to like manual transmission, where I think at the moment it's set up to be automatic. We got fog lights, flashing lights. It looks cool, and you can hear that sound too. Doors auto lock, interior lights, door locker. Cool. Okay, and let's go and check this how it drives. So it automatically changes everything. So good job with that. And we can pretty much just go and drive, and wow, does it drive really nicely. Really, really nice. So you can see, just like that, we can go off-road. This drives really well. And you can actually see the cab. Can you see the cab, how the cab's moving? He's got some type of shock absorbers or something in there. And I like that noise that it's making when you stop. That's really cool. That's a really nice truck. It's a perfect rescue vehicle. It's got everything you need for doing any type of rescue mission here on the Sawyer Islands. It's got the water cannon, it's got beds in it, it's got seating, it's fully automatic, it's got the emergency lights. It does off-road, as you guys can see here. It's got everything. Wow, okay, cool. So lovely creation. Let's go and let's move on to the next one. And the next one we have is done by Shadow. Now, obviously a little bit of a change of pace here. We have an ambulance in comparison to obviously all the other big trucks that we've seen. Looks very small in comparison to like my vehicle there. You can just see the difference. But yeah, let's go check it out. So looks like he's got a spotlight, his indicators, and obviously the grille. Very clean, very clean. Looks nice so far. So we have a sliding door from Correct. Yep, so sliding door for the interior. I like how he's obviously fit everything in here. It's a very small creation. So we've got some seating here, we've got the lights, and we've also got a medical bed in here just in case. Obviously it's an ambulance, needs the medical bed. We have doors at the back that we can go and open. Nice, they go and fold. That's pretty cool. A little electric connector at the back there too. Let's go and get inside. So into the seat, and we have lights. We can turn on and off. We have the emergency lights. That looks cool. Those modded lights there look really nice. That's cool. Hazard lights. Nice. We got ignition with a radio system here. Push to talk. Nice. And then we got speed, RPM, and then fuel and things like that over here. Nice. Okay, so do we need to actually change gears is the question. So yeah, so this one you actually have to put into its drive system, so whether it's forward, reverse, neutral, or drive. So that's the issue I have, is that I wanted it to be completely WSAD, fully controlled. It is still changing the gearbox and it is still idling, but the thing is you have to change it yourself, and that's what I don't like. But you know, fair enough, it's still an automatic system, so I'm not going to disqualify him for that, or she for that. But it drives really nicely. Wow, this drives like a dream. So smooth. How well does it do off-road? Yeah, it's nice and smooth off-road too. It's done a good job with that. All these creations are really good towards the top here. You can get the emergency lights. Yeah, this looks cool. Until you hit a piece in Stormworks that doesn't like you. This is a really nice little ambulance. He's done a really good job. It's nice and clean. It works well. It's no fuss. The only thing, obviously, for me, the negative. Oops, and I just flipped it. And I flipped itself back. The only negative thing is I have to go and put it into drive and park and neutral, whereas I wanted it to be fully WSAD controlled, but at the same time it's fine. It is changing gears by itself. So yeah, really cool creation. Let's go and move on to the last one that was submitted. And moving on to the last creation, we have the rescue truck that was submitted by Mika. Now This is really cool. I've already checked it out in the top 5 also earlier this week, it being that popular on the workshop. But it is a really cool truck. But let's have a look around. Let's obviously make sure it's got all the right things that we need for this challenge. So the truck itself here at the front, you can see we've obviously got the paint blocks. There's also a little bit of a mag all there underneath it. We've got I'm guessing the emergency lights are those blue things there. Entrance, he's got tons of paint blocks on this creation, which look really cool. Now we also have the rescue equipment inside here. So there's different things like a winch, and there's some traffic cones and things, which is pretty cool. We also have handheld equipment, which says coming soon. We have a hose, so like a fire cannon hose with all kinds of like system to start and stop, and there's different valves and things. It's really nice. Let's go and close that off. At the back here, not much going on. Oh yeah, I remember he's got a extendable pole here, so mast up and down, so it's like extended pole with spotlights that you can go and angle, which is really cool. It's a nice little feature. He's also got some monitors here at the back. I'm guessing that might be for emergency lighting. I could be wrong. Let's see him move around. So another hose here with connectors and power cables. Water cannon equipment. So this is a water cannon, if I'm correct. It's like a portable one. You can actually go and move around, and this is some equipment up here. So yeah, really cool on that. We have connector, and again another monitor there, and then we have the actual interior. So let's go and check what's inside here. I'm going to jump to the padded seat. We just have obviously some nice detailing in here. Cool, we can go and close that door. We'll walk around here. Some equipment underneath the seats there, and then we have the main driver's seat, which door closes automatically. Ooh, that's quite interesting. We have horn. Cool. We have open water valve. Okay, so this is for the water cannon, which is okay. So there's a little water cannon there. That's quite interesting. We have okay, so turn that on. That's fine, and then you can unlock it, and it goes and does the water cannon in the front there. Okay, so nice little compact water cannon. That's pretty cool. And you can obviously open it and turn it on. We have convoy lights. Let's get the truck started on. So convoy lights. So what are the convoy lights? Let's see. So I'm guessing that's just the lights here at the back. Yeah, that must be that lights at the back there. Okay. Let's get the headlights. So we've got some nice bright headlights there. And then we also have high beams, which are the bright lights at the top. There is the winches. We have enable blinker sound, side water level displays. So those are the side water levels just over there and over there. So cool. We have, let's see, disable reverse sound, heaters, radio frequency, push to talk has to be done. Enable the parking brake. Cabin lights, or cabin lights. We got RPS, kilometers per hour, and temperature or throttle. Not too sure. Battery, fuel, and you can also go and put it to the pumps. The map screen, lights. Oh, okay. So now we've got some emergency lights going on. Nice. We put them on scene lights, which are the left and right. Amber. Good job with that too. LED. Okay, that's cool. He's done a really cool job with the LED lights. I don't think there's any other ones. I think it's just the back ones. But yeah, that's cool. So if it's like stopped on the side of the road, you can turn those on. For some reason, the vehicle's turning while I'm talking, but okay. Let's get that off. Can we just click it one more time? Oh, okay, hold on. So you can actually change the direction of those. That's cool. I like it. That is a nice touch. What else does he have on this? So he has, that's it. Okay, it's just those screens. Good job. And then we have obviously our speedo that goes across here, and then our fuel, RPS, and temperature and things like that. Okay, let's drive it. Let's see how it drives. So automatic system once again, which is perfect. That's what we were looking for. It's going along quite nicely. Truck looks really cool too. Don't know what engine he's using. This thing is using an aircraft engine. But it's really good. It's very sensitive though on the steering, but that's still good. But it's got everything it needs on it. Oh, what does it do off-road like the rest of the vehicles? Yeah, it does really well. Blinkers are working too. See how well does it turn under full speed. Yeah, really good too. Truck just looks really cool. Just reminds me of like a military truck. But yeah, it's driving like a dream. I can't criticize anything. It looks good. It drives well. It's got everything it needs. It's got four-wheel drive. It's got the seating in it that it needs. It's got the emergency lights. It's got automatic gearbox. It's got the radio stuff. It spawns within the build space. So yeah, it's a really cool creation. Great, so I think now what we can do is let's have a look at all the creations in a final go, and then we're going to be announcing the final winner of this build challenge. And of course now we're coming to the end of this challenge, and that means it's now time for me to go and vote on the winner of the challenge. Now there's been some amazing submissions, and really a good congratulations to every one of you that have submitted your creations for this challenge. As I said, there's been some absolutely incredible ones, some really nice ones, and they've all worked extremely well. You know, so many submissions also, but of course it means that I have to now go and choose a winner, and they've all been really good, and there's actually really close draw to make this decision. It's very hard at the same time, but I would love to hear your comments below now and tell me which one you think deserves to win this challenge, before obviously I go and announce my opinion and my thoughts of who the best one is here. But if I think it comes down to my favorite here, I think that I am going to have to go with one of these two, which is it's a hard decision. Both of them are absolutely excellent, and they both have pretty much identical in terms of their features. This one obviously has the interior, but they both have, you know, equipment. They both have fire cannons on them. They both have a very similar style in terms of its design, and I think that choosing a winner, as I said, it's very hard, but I think we're gonna have to go with Mika's design on this one. I think he has just gone and done a really good job and really pulled this through, or he or she, sorry, has done a really good job with this. There's some extra attention to detail on that one where I think it literally just scraped above this other Scania truck. And I think it's probably what made it win is probably its display screens, and also that lighting system at the back with its green lighting system at the back telling it to go left or right. I think that's, but in terms, they're almost identical trucks in terms of features and the quality of build here, but they both are absolutely exceptional. But as I said, this one is going to have to win it. Mika's design here is really good, really good job on this one. And yeah, that brings it to the end of this build challenge. Of course, keep an eye out for another build challenge coming very shortly on my channel. This time we've got something a little bit different in store for you guys. But as always, I hope you have enjoyed this series and also this video and found it somewhat entertaining and informative as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below of which one you thought was going to be the winner here. But as always, we'll see you in the next one.